You again. I knew I smelled a human. First you disturbed my reading, and now my playing. Of course I'm amazing. It's my werewolf reflexes and dexterity. I could move faster and more gracefully than your kind could ever dream of. Bach? He wasn't human. He was a werewolf. But I wouldn't expect you to know something like that. Your species can't fathom other races even existing, let alone being superior to yours. Glad you notice how perfectly I play. While looking magnificently handsome, might I add. Don't you laugh. I may be in vain, but I would say you are the most annoying human I know. But considering I find your entire species tiresome, it seemed redundant. Blame it on my slightly inebriated state, but what I'm failing to understand is why I specifically told security not to let anyone bother me, especially you. And yet, you're still here. Strange, that. Perhaps the boys need to be reminded who I am. I'm Allister. That alone should be enough. But might I also remind you I'm second in command of this pack. And when I say I don't want to be disturbed, that is precisely what I mean. I don't know what you think you know about me, pet. But trust me, I don't need to threaten. Write this down for your little book. The most important thing you need to learn about me is that I am a man of action. Which means I don't threaten because I'm always serious. I texted you not to come, human. Do you have issues with reading comprehension? No. Then why are you here? We had an appointment, but I canceled it. My phone said it delivered the mess. How dare I what? Believe it or not, pet, you aren't my priority. No matter how badly you want to be. And so what if I've been drinking? Cheeky little. I didn't invite you here. I'm not Rhodey. I don't enjoy the company of other species. Especially one so selfish, destructive, and arrogant as humans. I'm arrogant. Well, you might not be wrong there. Why am I even wasting my time with you? Fine. What do you want? No. Now, you get the real Allister. 10 pints in and 3 shots of whiskey. Perfect mindset for an interview. Well, human, what do you want to know? How big Jay's muscles are? If Cliff's chest is as magnificent to grab as it looks? Perhaps if Rhodey's kindness is as genuine as it feels? Me? Are you still on about that? What do you want to know? Why am I drinking tonight? That is an easy one. My father visited today. The consumption of massive quantities of alcohol is my usual reaction to his visits. See, there is someone whose company I enjoy less than humans. His reasons are usually the same. Give me more responsibility or berate me for not being the child he wanted. I'm happy to report he made time for both. See. This is why I didn't want you to come. Because I'm conversing with a human, that's why. Don't let this go to your head. And don't smile like that. It's off-putting. My father was the previous advisor at Pac Phobos before the incident with Barbara, our former alpha. He desired my sister to be his successor, but Jay chose me. Dearest Dad very strongly and openly disagreed with Jay's decision. After what happened to Barbara on his watch, he has no right to judge me or my abilities. He can disagree on Bloody Day if he likes, but he wouldn't dare question Jay's final decision. Jay is so much like his mother Barbara. They are both strong, courageous, and hard-headed to a fault. One day he is going to be an amazing alpha. I know his leadership will become a legend to our people. Because he has me, of course. Don't think in human terms. My devotion and preparation are what will secure his legacy. Remember the last time we talked? I explained how Jay's family has always been our alphas. That's because our species believes in an inherited will. Just as Jay will inherit the will of the alphas, my family has always served them as advisors. And for generations, our success was measured by how well our alphas performed. No. You've been misinformed. It was no accident. Never mind. Let's get back to why my father was here. He gave me this. Yep. An empty bottle of wine. No, I didn't drink that. Look at the label. I wouldn't be caught dead drinking that swill. We disagree on many things, but he knows me well enough to know I do love a good mystery. As a kid, he gave me a Rubik's Cube and I would play with that bloody thing for hours. Enough trips down wee little Allister's memory lane. That is not relevant. I will need to study this bottle and its contents in more depth, but it smells wrong. Like death and madness. I can't explain it exactly, but my instincts are telling me this bottle's nothing but trouble. I worry Pac Deimos may be behind this. Rhodey has many reasons to hate Pac Phobos. I could easily understand the strategy of disabling a stable alpha to put a young, inexperienced leader in their place. Don't get me wrong. I would be impressed if Rhodey pulled off bringing down an alpha. Of course, I would be forced to answer in kind. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't have the utmost respect for him. I hate repeating myself. I'm not the type to threaten, pet. Rhodey can choose to challenge Pac Phobos and its leaders. But in the end, Deimos will be the ones to suffer. That expression. And here I thought you wanted to know more about me. Too late to get scared now. You asked for this. By the goddess. I don't know why I simply can't say no to you. Unfortunately, I must get back to analyzing this bottle, and I think you've taken enough of my time for one day. Farewell, pet. Don't fret. You'll see me again. I wouldn't exactly say I'm enjoying your company, but I want to see you again. So how about liking this video and subscribing to our channel? For our adult fans who like mature content, please go to our Patreon at patreon.com/anagomi. Or if you want to commission an audio, you can order one from our website anagomi.com/commissions. Commissions are a great way to get more time with these original characters, including any of our previous original characters series. I hear the Magma audios were great, but you can be honest with me, pet. Whisper in my ear how much you love the werewolves.